Hello, team. Here we go. Episode 7, a personal favorite of mine. This class was about the Super Bowl commercials. Um, I, I like the Super Bowl commercials for three reasons. I graduated in advertisement, so it's the one time of the year where I get to put my diploma to use. Number two, it's great English practice, which I will show you in a couple of minutes. And number three, it really gives us a multi-million dollar perspective into what these big brands think of us. Think of I guess, the general consumer. The Super Bowl is mostly aiming at, I guess, and people from the United States, but people all over the world watch the Super Bowl, especially Miss Rihanna, right? I think everybody saw her performance. Reminded me like a little bit of a Mario level. She is definitely not afraid of heights from where she did that show. But let's get into it. This is a way to hack commercials. Most people I know, they don't like commercials. They don't like ads. So if you ever want to practice your English while kind of getting through an annoying commercial, this is how you will do it. You will let me go down a little bit. You will say what happened in the commercial. What are you trying to do here? To use your descriptive abilities. Imagine you're describing the commercial to somebody who did not see it. Be as specific as possible. If you're new to English, you can be simple. Oh, the dog is driving a car and kicks the ball to Cristiano Ronaldo, who uh, wait, how do I say that? Maybe that then you just found the word that you need. Oh, he scores a goal. So the objective is to find something that you do not know how to describe properly. So that is just the objective description. That's part one. Number two, who was the target audience? What was the message? I guess these are both two together. So who was the target audience? Who are they talking to? Again, try to be as specific as possible. If it's dog food, obviously it's for dog owners, but what type of dog? So always try to be as specific as you can. And what was the message? What are they saying to that target audience? Sometimes they will have a message on the screen, but it's rarely what their real message is. So go behind the scenes. Remember, this is creative English. It's your job to figure out what they are trying to say. And part three, it's not here on the PDF, but it's always important, is what are your personal thoughts? Do you like the brand? Did it make you want to eat some chips? Did it make you want to go buy an electric car? What is your new opinion of the brand? So, make it personal. What are your thoughts about it? So I picked the best commercials. I started off with this warm-up, Popcorners, just because, Breaking Bad, awesome series. If you don't like the Breaking Bad, the problem is with you. Awesome TV series. Let me see which other commercials we have. Binky Dad. Binky Dad was an interesting one. I'm going to pick this one. So just to show how it works, I am going to share one of these commercials, and I will show you what it is that I expect from you guys. All right? Binky Dad, you're up. Let me see. Is it going? Very anticlimactic. There we go. Binky Dad.
Checking in? Yes.
You remembered her favorite binky, right?
Binky.
You forgot the binky?
I forgot the binky.
Tragic. Hashtag Binky Dad. OMG, guys, he forgot the binky.
Hey, it's Binky Dad. Hey, go away.
Our top story, a father has forgotten the binky, but he's capturing hearts.
Binky Dad needs an escort.
Time out for Binky Dad.
Binky Dad, you're my hero.
Binky.
She only likes the blue one.
Binky Dad.
Kia, movement that inspires.
So, let me show you guys how to turn this into English practice. First of all, you're going to describe the commercial in as much detail as possible. So, there is a family, a mom, a dad, and a little girl. They are checking into a hotel when they realize that Daddy forgot the binky. So he has to run home. He rushes home in a beautiful Kia car that is able to go through all terrains. He goes off road. He goes through a stadium, and he becomes famous because a girl posts him online. He starts trending, and everybody starts to help him out. You heard the Rocky song from when Rocky's training in Philadelphia, and the whole city comes out to support him. So in this commercial, everybody helps Binky Dad to get home, grab the Binky, and when he gets back, he brought the wrong Binky. So that would be the descriptive part one. Part two, target audience. The target audience seems to be families. I have seen other Kia commercials at the World Cup last year, and they're definitely targeting families. More specifically with this car, they're kind of targeting the more adventurous parents. Maybe they use the word rugged. It's a good word, rugged. It's something that can go off road. It's not trying to be pretty. It's efficient. I think they're looking for people who are more interested in the results and the quality than in the looks of the car. And their message is that if you buy a Kia, we will be there to support you. Everybody will respect you and will help you no matter what the situation, even if you forget them. Now, part three, make it personal. I have never considered buying a Kia. They're not big here in Brazil, but I do like their advertising team. So maybe if I were living in the U.S., I have a daughter. I would consider going to a Kia dealership, see what they have to offer. All right. So team, we have a bunch of different commercials here. We have this Kia one, GM versus Netflix. Avocados from Mexico. This is a good one. A bunch of little references here that are fun to take a look at. And guys, I've included all of these extra questions. Remember, this is just a practice. You can think up your own questions. They'll always be better. T-Mobile, Greece, for the John Travolta fans out there. Farmer's Dog. This one was considered the best commercial of the Super Bowl. I don't know who decides this, but it was considered the best commercial of the Super Bowl. It's a good one. It is a tear jerker. I'll let you figure that out in the PDF what that means if you don't know the word. Rockstar had some of the living legends. And this one, Bud Light, easy to enjoy. I really liked it. I thought that if you add up all the commercials into one, it's easy to enjoy. Really got the kind of the heart of the consumer. So I like this commercial for its simplicity and how easy it is to enjoy. This one was a creative one. I'm not going to give any details. Just click on this one. And what would you do if this happened in your house while you were watching? That's my question. Thank you, Canada. This was an interesting one. I don't know how accurate it was. I'm still not convinced that football, the American football came from Canada. I'm not convinced, Canada. You still need to work on that. But if you want something that came out of Canada that is amazing, Letter Kenny. If you think your English comprehension, your listening skills are good, go for it. Let's see. I challenge you to some Letter Kenny to see how good your English listening skills really are. A Doritos commercial. It's light, fun. I did not know who Jack Harlow was, so if you're a Jack Harlow fan, you might enjoy it a little bit more than I did. And some conversation starters. Let me pick one. I'm going to go with the number 4. What was the general theme of the commercials? Because I thought this was important. Over the last few years, I remember when the pandemic started, there was all of that, unity, we're in this together was kind of the message. Last year, the message felt a little bit, it was a little bit political. I don't know if it was last year or 2 years ago. And it was a little bit edgy. And this year, I think they went the opposite direction. People don't want complicated. Everybody has enough stress. So it felt like the general theme of the commercials was to try to be easy to enjoy. And I thought Bud Light really nailed it with their pick. See, that's it. Your challenge, should you choose, and you will, of course, choose to accept it. Imagine that you had 30 seconds of the Super Bowl. It can be for your personal brand. It can be for the company you work with. It can be for a brand that you really enjoy. You know, I love Adidas. Don't go nuts. Do it with Adidas. It's up to you. But write a little script. Imagine that you are part of the marketing team. What would you do? How would you sell your product at the Super Bowl? Team, that's it. Enjoy. A lot of good links here. This one, Rudy. If you like sports movies, watch this movie. Don't watch the spoiler. This is just for people who want to go directly to it. There's Rihanna's presentation. There is a link that shows different um, Super Bowl presentations ranked from best to worst. A lot of cool stuff. Team, that's it. Thank you, and like always, I will see you in